You ever feel like something inside you is vibrating? Not shaking from fear, but trembling from pressure that's been building for years. Like you're one thought away from snapping, one moment away from breaking, one push away from becoming someone you don't recognize. That's not anxiety. That's not stress. That's stored voltage. Your mind isn't malfunctioning. It's overloaded, charged with emotions that were never released, never expressed, never allowed to escape. And you've been walking around with a storm trapped under your skin, wondering why you feel heavy, even on days when nothing is wrong. This hack, the one you're about to learn, isn't therapy. It isn't meditation. It isn't coping. It's a reset, a controlled emotional lightning strike that clears everything at once. The kind of reset people only feel in the moments that change their lives forever, moments they never come back from. Except this time, you create it on purpose. This is the emotional voltage surge hack, and once you trigger it, you'll understand something most people never learn. Your emotions were never the enemy. It was the buildup, the pressure, the voltage, and now you're going to release it in 3 simple seconds. Humans don't drown in feelings because they're weak. They drown because they were never taught how to manage their own electricity. Every emotion is a signal, a spike, a discharge. Fear hits like a jolt. Anger hits like a surge. Grief hits like a long, slow drain. Confidence hits like a stable current. But suppress something long enough and the electricity doesn't disappear. It waits. It hides in your jaw, in your chest, in your breathing, in your posture, in your voice, in your silence. You think time heals you? No. Time just stores the voltage deeper. People break down after years of holding everything in. Because electricity doesn't negotiate. It seeks release. And when you don't give it one, it finds its own. A breakdown, a panic attack, an outburst, a mental collapse, a moment you regret forever. That's uncontrolled discharge. That's the emotional equivalent of a power line snapping in a storm. This hack prevents that. It lets you choose the moment, the place, and the direction of the surge. And once you control the surge, you control the storm. You were built with a fail-safe. Nature gave you a mechanism that activates only when your life is changing. It's the same mechanism that triggers when you almost get hit by a car, someone betrays you, you hear news that breaks your world, you decide you've had enough, you lose everything. You confront yourself in a way you never have before. These moments feel surreal, like time slows, sound dies, your chest tightens, and something in your brain clicks. That click is your surge switch. But you don't need a life-ending moment to activate it. You can trigger it safely, intentionally, without damage or trauma. In fact, doing so is one of the oldest survival instincts humans ever developed. Ancient warriors used it before battle. Shamans used it before rituals. Hunters used it before the kill. The surge wasn't an accident. It was a tool, a way to shift the mind from chaos to clarity in a second. Now it's your turn to use it. Second, 1. Freeze the world. Stop everything. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is the chamber. Stillness is the loading stage. Before the command, before the ignition, before the mind resets. Freeze your body, like someone just called your name. At the edge of a cliff, when you freeze, your brain enters a state of heightened readiness. The same state you enter right before something big happens. This is the moment your nervous system listens. This is where the surge begins. Second, 2. Overload the core. Pick one emotion, one you've been avoiding, one you've been pretending is fine. Now bring it to the surface, not to suffer, but to ignite it like tinder. For 1 second, you allow it to swell. You allow the voltage to spike. Fear, anger, loneliness, regret, heartbreak, unspoken words, unreleased tears, unexpressed rage. Bring one up, let it rise. Let it charge your nervous system like a storm. This is the overload. This is the lightning building. Second, 3. The exhale that ends worlds. Now breathe out like you're dropping a body, like you're ending a chapter, like you're letting go of a lifetime. Empty your lungs, like you're releasing a trap screen without making a sound. This is the discharge, the surge, the electric detonation. In this final second, your brain wipes the emotional field clean and recalibrates itself around the voltage release. This is why it works, because you're not thinking your way out. You're electrically resetting your system, just like rebooting a machine that's been overloaded for too long. Within seconds, your mind will feel clear, as if someone finally shut off the noise. Empty, not hollow, but spacious, like your thoughts finally have room to breathe. Alert, your senses sharpen, your breathing stabilizes, your heartbeat slows, your decisions become colder, cleaner, more intentional, detached, but in a powerful, controlled way. Like your emotions no longer own you, grounded, as if you can finally see yourself from outside your own chaos. You'll feel the shift, you'll notice the silence, you'll feel like a new operating system just booted up. This is the surge taking effect. This is your nervous system rebooting. This is your identity recalibrating, and it never takes more than 10 seconds. You're not imagining the results. The surge works because it aligns three systems at once. 1. The nervous system, voltage regulation. The freeze creates a charge chamber. The overload spikes voltage. The exhale releases it. Your vagus nerve resets. Your amygdala loses power. Your prefrontal cortex becomes dominant again. 2. The emotional system stored, charge release. Emotions aren't thoughts, they're electricity. When you discharge the electricity, the emotion has nothing left to feed on. Sadness becomes memory. Anger becomes neutrality. Fear becomes data. Regret becomes acceptance. 3. The identity system, neural reconstruction. Your brain desperately wants stable voltage. So the moment you release the excess, your mind rebuilds its structure around the new equilibrium. This is why after the surge, you don't respond the same way to things that normally destroy you. Your emotional architecture changed. Use the surge enough times, and something strange happens. Your emotional tolerance rises, your clarity increases, your presence becomes heavier, your reactions become slower, calmer, deeper. Your mind becomes strategically cold, but emotionally aware. You stop flinching, you stop panicking, you stop drowning in your own feelings. You become someone pressure doesn't shake, someone storms don't break, someone emotions don't control. You become someone who can sit in silence while others crumble, someone who can make decisions while others freeze, someone who can walk forward while others collapse, because your mind knows how to reset itself on command. That's power, not the loud kind, not the aggressive kind, but the terrifying kind, the kind that makes people wonder what changed in you and why you suddenly feel so hard to read, so hard to shake, so hard to break. This is the power warriors carry, the power survivors carried, the power people who transform their lives carry. And now, it's yours. All from 3 seconds of controlled emotional electricity.